Well, here we are again with another chance of severe weather. It's increasing threats of tornadoes again. This is 2 days after we literally just survived a tornado going by our house. So we'll see. This is becoming a pretty regular thing now. There's a tornado 15 minutes that way. Or well, 15 to 20 minutes on the other side of Advance. So we have a tornado warning, and we're about to head to the basement again for the 4th time in the last like 5 days or something like that. Crazy. A lot of lightning.
Where are they saying it's at?
On the backside of Advance. For some reason, yeah, they like this form right there at Advance for some reason. Oh, that was a nice lightning strike. A lot of lightning. We got our power back. Well, almost 24 hours after it went out the other night. A lot of lightning. Man, a lot of good lightning.
Whoa!
She likes it. You're my little storm baby, aren't you?
Whoa! I got whoa!
A lot of nice big lightning.
Yeah, here's Sissy.
Yeah.
I know, but here.
On top of this, we're supposed to have historic flooding. It kind of starts tonight.
It was pretty bad up by work.
Was it?
I drove for half the day
Yeah.
during the hardest rain.
Right. Oh man, that's some really bright lightning. That's not yellow lightning, that's like white lightning. So it's very hot and intense. The other night we were having purple lightning. Oh, that was a nice one there. All right, I need to go back to the weather to see what's going on. I'll keep you updated. So we got about 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes until it gets here, if it holds together. So we're going to record more lightning because it's really,
You want me to
really
watch
active.
KPS?
Yeah. And this,
Showing that maxed up as like a background?
not necessarily.
I've got my purse just in case.
Because there's a lot of stuff going on, so Max wouldn't be able to focus on one thing. Oh, also the tornado is in the exact same path. Oh man, I got that. Wow. It's in the exact same path as the one 2 days ago. So, fun.
Advance is literally purple, look.
Yeah, it's a tornado.
What? Tornado?
Yeah, there's another tornado coming.
Here?
Headed our way. So we'll be going down to the basement in a little bit.
Tower cam pointed right into this, and see, this has got a tremendous inflow notch right here, and this would be kind of where the tornado.
Oh, shit.
I got it, yeah.
What's State Highway?
Let's cloud to cloud.
Highway B north of Advance, so that's not showing up right now. So it's going to be somewhere up in here. Is where they're looking right into that. You see
This building right here irritates the crap out of me because it's like you would be able to see so much without that building there.
The storm, it's wrapping around. This is the
Heavy thunder. Wow.
State Highway. I think that's
A lot of lightning.
So he said, she goes, something told my ass not to go to mom's.
Who was
Who
that?
lives in Delta, Zoe.
Oh, yeah.
a 51 just getting crushed with large hail right now.
A report of a tornado on the ground.
We've got a report of a tornado on the ground.
Tornadoes on the ground.
So we have a tornado on the ground. Is this from Storm Spotters?
It is from in the weather chat.
Whoa, that was 2 different lightning.
Okay, so we may see this turn purple here shortly then.
We may see it turn
So where was the tornado reported?
It says at junction 91.
Junction 91. I'm not exactly quite sure what. Did they give me?
In Advance, Missouri.
So it's in Advent. So we've got a tornado that is forming right in
And Advance isn't very big.
So again,
Well, and that's considered Advance,
it's
so.
hitting Advance right now, and it's going
Advance is just
follow the exact same
a road.
Highway 25. as a
Pretty much.
result.
I mean, it's just a road.
So Advance, again, you need to seek shelter right
You
now.
got one way to go to Marble Hill, you go the other way to Cape.
Shelter right now. Whitewater, more than likely it'll go to your south. get in your safe spot anyway as tornadoes occlude.
Well, because I mean that right there is just huge. That would, if it stays like that, it's gonna hit whitewater.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, lightning.
Take a sharp turn and go right into whitewater. So I need white.
Remember that storm last year? We had so much lightning that I recorded upstairs. It was
Oh
just
yeah, and they were like,
it was
"This is fake."
It was like nonstop for like 2 hours, nonstop lightning, like just completely nonstop
Yeah, was that
lightning.
the one they were like, "This is not
And
real"?
Scott goes, "This isn't real."
Oh
I'm
shit!
like, "Bro, I recorded this out my window. You can see my reflection in the window."
You're like
Oh man,
sideways. You're like sideways
yeah. Oh, did I get that?
a little bit.
Man, it's a lot of lightning. I kind of don't want to stand that close to the store.
Are you on the Cape Girardeau? I mean, not Cape Girardeau, Paducah site.
Yeah, I'm on the Paducah site.
Where's the velocity on the showing up on that?
It is in between Mickey and Advance.
Okay, so it's kind of the same spot as I am. So I'm not seeing the debris signature. But again, this is a little.
Bye.
They know that they're behind. That's bad.
Yeah. Wow.
Lightning looks like in Cape too.
That was 2 strikes just right here on the other side of the barn. The cows go inside? No, there's still some of them standing out there.
They're like being nosy.
They're so cows are almost like dumb, but cows are dumb, dude. They'll stand right there in the middle of the rain.
There's that one right there, but he looks big. I wonder if he's checking things out. Everyone else is like underneath the thing.
Yeah. They'll stand out there in the middle of the snow.
Is it? They have this chappy as like dark red on.
It'll turn purple. It means it's a tornado on the ground.
No. I meant like when he was zoomed in, he had like chappy is like on their. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he'll
Just show me again. All I know is that the outbox or the outline will be purple if it's on the ground. There you go.
Tornado that is in advance. A confirmed tornado is in advance right now.
Advance gets tore up Elsinore, Piedmont, Perryville, like just certain areas in our area get destroyed by tornadoes all the time.
And it does appear as this storm, I'm just kind of going what it should have done. It has made a right turn. So this storm has turned right, and that means the inflow into it is much stronger. So we're gonna really
Wow.
and the air right
I don't think I got that.
is very warm and muggy. Again, this is riding right along the warm front right now. We've got a tornado on the ground in advance, moving through the right near the.
And Advance is what, 20 minutes from here?
No, it's 40.
Is it 40?
20, well,
It's
25.
20 from
25.
Chaffee. I mean,
20, it's like 20 minutes from Chaffee, but it's like 30 from here
okay.
because of how I have to go to get there.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody can change back.
What I was talking about was when he zoomed in, they had Chappie as like red over here.
I don't know.
Right here.
It's not like that anymore, but it was just red.
Maybe it's just whatever setting they had. I don't know. Just a warning box, maybe.
So I said, she goes, turn right, what the fuck does that mean? I said, sounds like it turned toward us.
Yeah.
The hail marker now with the storm just
Because they were saying Jackson would be the hell marker. It might be us now. But man, it's a lot of lightning. But you'll see a lot of lightning on the front end of the storms. Yeah. It's starting to rain or hail.
Oh
Listen,
shit. That's
a
not
siren?
me. That's a siren here.
You can hear the siren here. Is that coming from
Must be
Chaffee?
Chaffee.
We probably need to go downstairs then if they're doing their siren. I didn't realize you could hear from all the way from here. So we live out in the country.
Ew, it's Kermit. Ew. Salvador.
That's got to be Chaffee, right?
It's gotta be. Just listen. Open the door again.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I never fucking driving right to it. That sounds weird, right?
I can't tell where it's coming from though. I thought I heard it a little bit ago, but I wasn't 100% sure. Oh man, that was a lot of lightning. Oh, you can't see it. The light's on over there.
And you were to turn the lights back
Yeah,
on?
because it's making a big glare.
Oh, well, babe, I couldn't see what she was doing.
I know, it's okay.
Why does it sound so weird now?
Maybe they changed a different sound.
I've never heard it out here.
I neither.
Officially you're not in this warning, but that's 757 very
It's-
strong winds going towards the radar. So we have a tornado on the ground on the north side of Advance. It is basically on the county line.
Sit.
Fulton County, and then this is Cape Girardeau County, so it is about to cross. Matter of fact, it probably already is in Cape Girardeau County, based on the speed that it's going and how long it takes for radars to update.
Cape County would be over there.
Well, yeah, we're like a foot from Cape County.
Well, I know that.
Because it does different scans all the way
So is it behind us?
So
No.
it can take anywhere between 2 and 5 minutes to get a brand new update.
No, it's like right there.
And, that's one of the reasons
It's
why
probably
we're
approaching Chaffee right now.
need another radar, and we'll work on that when the storms calm down.
Wow! Oh my god.
To help fill the void that
I only got half of that. There was like 6 lightning strikes at one time.
a dangerous storm. If it's producing baseball-sized hail and a tornado, and
It
it's
has gone down to 2 inches on the
Okay.
latest scan.
so hopefully that's a sign that the overall. I was just seeing the lightning strike. Looks like I can see that.
I do like we can see off that direction though, like pretty much the whole thing.
Tornado front here, 'cause it's still too far away, and it's probably not as wide.
Come here.
We started picking up the tornado last time as it was leaving Delta. If you remember, we could see the wide tornado. Jeff Cunningham actually was out.
Oh!
Kind of
Whoa!
helped us get
Whoa!
everybody. So
Whoa!
Leon,
Advance is headed towards
Whoa!
It's headed towards the Delta.
Mia!
Warning south for southeastern Carter County and
Like these dumbasses are just running right into it.
warning we're watching West Jonesboro.
yeah, those people driving, they're going to Chaffee basically. So
I know, I'm like looking
Chaffee,
off that way,
Chaffee or
'cause that's
Delta.
Delta if you just keep going straight.
Yeah, I know.
Amounts of rain. I'm telling you folks, this is not good news.
The tornado coming.
It's running through all those rivers and creeks. So the St. Francis River, the Black River, the Casca River, the Current River, the Jacks Fork River.
I'm just trying to see what they're saying.
Apple
I
Creek.
know.
Jackson.
Where the water to go. And so the tributaries fill up. So these low water bridge crossings are going to be very susceptible to very fast moving water. And again, with fast moving water, I don't care what you're driving, you're probably not going to get
It's like
through
your
it.
mom. Like where they're at. It's like, don't try to pass water.
My mom and dad both almost died.
With all these storms training over, and eventually that's going to be moving into
Like,
southern
almost
Illinois.
died,
Our
like-
main concern is the storm that's moving into Cape Girardeau County right now. Confirmed.
Is it gonna like go right past us?
That's why I haven't gone down to the basement yet.
So it looks like we did just get an update. So let's kind of zoom into it and see what.
Because we're like on the edge of the tornado warning.
The edge.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Cassie and Madeline, if you guys hear anything, just shout it
I
out.
hope it's.
So
Is it
There it
kinda
is.
big?
tornado right here earlier
Right there.
was on the
It's
ground
big.
in Advance.
Shh.
So we need to assume that it is still on the ground and it is headed towards the Delta area right now. Let's kind of see what the
Not moving
show
too quick.
looks like here.
It's not moving too fast.
Delta Chaffee in the path of another possible tornado as the storm is trying to regenerate.
Yep, I see it right here.
Oh shit.
I see it right there. Let's zoom on in. Let me give you. I want to give everybody a.
I hear the sirens still.
Again? No, that's again.
A pretty good heads up here because it's like knocking.
Where are they coming from? Maybe the movie theater?
It will. Oh, it will.
Blomeyer?
Maybe? I have no idea.
Maybe
I've
Blomeyer?
literally have never heard them before
I don't
today.
either. Maybe Blomeyer?
In about 2 to 3 minutes. So Delta, get in your safe spot. Get. In
I mean,
your safe
that's
spot.
like
Get
if
in
it
the
just-
basement if you have one. If you don't have one, put as many walls between you and
It just
the outside
depends.
as
If
possible.
it goes
Tornado-
up
If
at all,
he's like, hey, it's going.
it's gonna go literally right between us, potentially.
So, hey, if it's headed to the airport, all right, then we're going down.
Again, we've got a tornado that is moving in towards the Delta area.
I'm gonna text Dad real quick.
I can still hear it. I did not think that you could hear it from here.
Stop, sissy.
Oh, you want to go back there?
Soon.
We might not have to, Life.
What?
We might not have to.
But the car will be right above us.
Well, that's why we're watching the news.
I mean, it might be still in the air.
It is.
Oh.
Wait a second, just start over. Hear that? That's two sirens.
I know.
So are we hearing Chaffee's and then we're hearing maybe Blomeyer?
Either that or...
Or over on Nash Road? Well, it'd be louder, I think, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily. It just
There's Nash
depends on
Road
the
for all those
wind.
factories over there. God, there's a lot of lighting. That's loud. I feel like it's coming from Nash Road. Maybe by Akiva, maybe? I mean, it's not loud enough that you would hear it inside your house.
I've never heard it standing here even.
I don't know either. I mean, the other day I was standing here, I didn't hear nothing.
Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going back. I was texting Dad.
Delta took a very hard hit
Shit.
On Wednesday and could be taking another hit here tonight. Now, with that said, there's always a chance taking the GR for your latest velocity. Click on the storm relative velocity,
Yes.
and then give me the Zulu time, if you will.
0027.
27. Okay.
Am I thinking
That was electric company right there.
Where does it look like? Does it look very similar to what
That was an electric guy.
Let me put.
This one down the road.
It's just west of Delta, knocking on Delta's door.
So this is 4. So this looks the same area. Does that look the same?
Pretty close, yeah.
Okay, so we're getting
10 minutes from us.
coming in at regular time now, so we're getting a good data feed. So
It won't take us that long to get down there.
I know.
We would be able to see the tornado from here.
Run.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, so Delta, a tornado, if it is on the ground, is in
See,
Delta right now.
that's electric. Look, his lights are blinking.
Highway 25, and it continues to move off to the northeast, and so Delta.
He's probably headed to Advance.
And it's great that they got those folks out. So glad they got the warning. They got them in a safe spot right now because there's some spots that they may be at the house trying to clean things up. They don't have a roof. It's just I can't even think about this.
Hi, baby.
How horrible this is. If they're getting hit in 2 days.
Yeah, same town's getting hit twice.
Same, over and over.
In 3 days. Twice in 3 days.
Here, you want me to hold your baba? Thank you, baby. Of course it's...
I'm laying against metal. I probably
I
shouldn't
was
do
saying
that.
to get down the stairs.
Yeah.
But it's at least a little weaker. Now, I can make out striations now on the storm. So you can see the storm on the Skycam network, and you can see striations. So it is really rotating very rapidly. It's a well-defined supercell. So again, this storm is in Delta right now, and it's going to be moving to Cape Girardeau. So this is the Shawnee Parkway, the bridge that goes over the Mississippi River, located right here.
I could go
Again,
right
that
over
is
it, but I
where
don't
this
know.
storm is headed. So this storm is headed again on the south side of Cape Girardeau. Officially not under a tornado warning yet, Cape Girardeau, but
Ow.
it's time to start planning to get to your safe spot.
I-
It's time to start taking those kids to the basement. I'm talking to my wife. I'm talking to my mom.
Stop, baby.
In the basement right now. Caitlin's at home. You hear me? In the basement. Everybody gets down there. We've got another tornado that is headed in the same path that we had on Wednesday. All right, folks, I'm going to pan on out and get everybody caught up to date. Numerous flash flood warnings, and these are going to be turned into our biggest concern later tonight. Severe thunderstorm warnings still for Carter and Ripley counties. And again, these storms, as they move farther east, are going to ingest some of that warmer air that's out there, and that will definitely cause a tornado threat.
Kentucky.
It looks as though the warm front has stalled just north of Cape Girardeau.
Really, because they were saying that the warm front was going to stall around Memphis, so it went higher than we thought. Because earlier, I thought we were going to completely miss the severe stuff.
Marion, Perryville, north of Marble Hill, Fredericktown, Marquand, you're probably...
That's why we're getting storms right now. The warm front went up higher than they thought.
Probably. There's still a...
Oh my God!
Did you get that?
No, I don't think so. It was way over
You
here.
might have.
I don't think I did.
I think you caught the edge of it.
That was just right there over them trees.
And it appears as though we have had a tornado touch down in advance and is headed towards the...
I need a wide angle camera.
Hopefully it has weakened before getting into Delta. I did...
I see lightning way back over here.
I see. I need to get backlit. It looked like I saw a funnel. It looked looked like I saw the wall cloud with a funnel. I can't see it right now because it's all being.
What camera is he on?
I'm going to get back to the radar. Again, we've got a possibility of a tornado now. It actually looks like it's weakening just a bit. What's it look like on GR?
I feel like I want to pull up Max or
So
Ryan.
please,
There's still a little bit of what looks like a couplet over the delta area as we speak, but it doesn't look as tight as what it was.
Yeah, I have no doubt there was a tornado touchdown in advance. I just hope it weakened before. Yeah, there it is. It's right in Delta. And again, what's the, give me the last two numbers on that Zulu time on the timestamp at GR.
3-4.
3-4. So this is 2 minutes old. So this possible tornado is a little farther off to the north and east. So let's zoom back in.
To where we're at.
So when I communicate with Cassie about
I
the
don't
time, I'm
see
trying to
anything,
get
right?
in this exact
You might not necessarily see anything.
So I know how old it is, so I know where this tornado is. So this tornado, if it is
Sounds
still
fucking
with
eerie
us,
now that we can hear
is
sirens.
about right here. It is now east of Delta. It is now east of Delta. It'll be moving on the northern side of Chaffee, moving towards the. Again, I said this Wednesday. You know where the big traffic loop is there?
Delta Blomeyer.
That's where this is headed right now. It's headed
That's
towards
over that way.
pretty close to that traffic loop. So if you live anywhere
Okay,
near
we
there,
need to go downstairs if it's near the traffic loop.
basement, if you have one,
That's only like a mile. The tornado is literally right on the other side of those buildings there. It's at a traffic loop that we use.
Hey, shoes now. Shoes now.
we're going to take another look at the shear marker. And again, I'm still getting some old data. I'm going to see if we got a debris signature here. I do not see it. That's the good news. I do not see a debris signature. So definitely some good news. But we're getting some folks in our safe spot here in the building. And I'm probably going to do the same thing here in just a second. Matter of fact, I want to get one more look at it because I just got an update and to see what's going on. Jeff, are you going to say something?
Oh, I'm just saying we're heading to the basement again for the second time since I've worked here, 22 years, and the second time in
2 days.
3 days, 2 days, yeah. I'm gonna let my daughter know. She's texting me. I'm okay, bud. I'm gonna head to the basement.
Right. So again, there's the tornado, and it's according to this, it's in my neighborhood at this time, but this is going to be old, so it's probably crossing Interstate 55 right now. And here is the Shawnee Parkway. Again, this is Bloomfield, and this is William. So this is going to be going right, the same exits I called last time, 95 and 96. This is exit 99. Jackson, you're probably getting some large hail, but the possible tornado is moving in towards the Cape Girardeau area. It appears to be about 5 minutes from the station right now based on this. 5 minutes from the station if it is on the ground. So far, this has not turned purple, which is a good sign. I haven't seen any CC drop, which is how we look for debris. And I don't see the debris, which is good. But I do see a very, very tight circulation with this storm. Hopefully the storm is elevated and we're not seeing any tornadic development. But again, we've got based on this time, I want to see the timestamp over here on the latest one. I think we got about 4 minutes.
They just downloaded a new one.
All right, let me see this one real quick. I'm looking at the timestamp to see where it is. And it is, let's see, it is, okay, that was 49 and it's 50. This is great. So this is going to give me an exact timing. Okay, I'll go right where the station is. This storm is the tornado is 6 nautical miles from the station. 6 nautical miles from the station, moving at 30 miles per hour. It'll be here in just a few minutes. It'll be here in just a few minutes. So, folks, we're going to do this again like we did. I'm going to bring the radar up full so you can see it. I'm going to take my phone. We're going to leave the microphone on so I can kind of keep up with what's going on. But we've got another tornado that is headed right towards I need to find my phone so I can have radar.
We have another tornado that is headed right towards our building as we speak. So we got Max. We've got everything up here loaded. We've got about 4 minutes until this possible tornado hits right where our station is once again. And it continues to take the exact same track as the last one. I'm gonna let somebody mute the TV so we don't get the mix minus on the air.
On the chat, Grant, I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if they can hear it. On the chat, it's saying a trained mobile spotter confirmed tornado on the ground between Dutchtown headed towards Gordonville. Now it's at 7:50.
Okay. So at 7:50, a tornado on the ground. It has moved east of Gordonville. So that is, here, I'm going to let you guys go on down. I need to be kind of halfway up so I don't get that echo. I'm good, thank you. So here's what we're doing, folks. Hopefully you can still hear me. There's a chance we lose power because we may take a pretty direct hit here. We had a tornado hit us or come right next to us on Wednesday, and here we are having to do the same thing again. So I've got radar. I've got me located on the radar so I can see exactly where this possible tornado is in conjunction to us. And yeah, it is about 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away from downtown Cape Girardeau. If this is on the ground, I'm seeing what could be a debris signature just based on reflectivity, not a total debris signature that we would normally see. So once again, a tornado headed into downtown Cape Girardeau. It is crossing the interstate. We've got another severe thunderstorm warning that is moving in towards the Poplar Bluff area. This is for hail and high winds. And there's another storm I'm watching closely east of Doniphan that is about to move into Butler County. We'll probably see another severe thunderstorm warning issued for that storm. And so we're going to continue to monitor this. But the worst thing we can see right now is headed right into downtown Cape Girardeau again.
A train spotter is falling behind the tornado.
Okay, there's a spotter that's chasing this tornado and keeping us informed. He's on the back side of it. So I guess we've got a tornado. I haven't seen, of course, I can't tell if it's confirmed or not by the warning on this. Here, would you put that on the table for me up there? Thanks.
Is northbound on Highway 25.
Northbound on Highway 25. Okay, so the tornado is east of Highway 25, so it takes a minute for it to get there. So we've got, this looks as though it may be, okay, so this looks as though it may be occluding and taking a left turn. So this may be taking a left turn, and if that does happen, it's going to it's going to cross Kings Highway, the north part of Kings Highway, north of William in about 2 minutes, and it's going to head towards the JC's golf course area if it's occluding. If it doesn't occlude, it's going to go towards downtown Cape Girardeau, right where we are. But it looks as though it's trying to occlude right now.
All right, we are back upstairs. Our portion of that tornado warning is over. It is currently in North Cape Girardeau, like city Cape Girardeau. It missed us very, very close, if not closer than the last tornado that came by. Like, both of those have been within a mile of us, you know. Blowmeyer, where it was at last spotted before it hit the Cape, was like literally, if you go over that shed about what, like 2 miles, 3 miles, something like that, and that's where it was spotted at. So not very far at all. And it's still loads of lightning. Our storm chances are not over for tonight, just right now. And historic flooding is on the menu. And it's storming way back. We're seeing that lightning all the way back here. That's probably like 10, 15 miles that we're seeing that way back here. Most people don't realize that if you can see lightning in a cloud like way off, that's like 10, 20, 30 miles away. Because you can see lightning from Sykeston sitting here on the front porch looking the other direction. So that right there, I'm assuming that's a delta that we're seeing that happen at. Way back here. See way back there? Mm-hmm. That's probably delta. You can see. Oh, yeah, I guess that. Whoa, there was a good one.
Damn.
So much lightning, dude. That's just how it is because we're very close to the Mississippi River. So that fuels storms, man. Storms get really bad either right before they hit the river or right after they hit the river. Usually you'll see like western Kentucky get a lot of storms. Ballard. It was Ballard County, Alexander County, Illinois.
I just did a check-in with.
Oh, they always get tore up by storms. Just start on the other side of the river. In fact, do you see that light right there moving? That's a car. See it moving right there? That light, that car is coming from Blomeyer. That's the road. Yeah. All right, we'll update if there's anything else entertaining or exciting. And here comes the rain. Very heavy torrential rain. Flooding is expected. We are looking at like 10 to 12 inches of rain on top of what we already had, which is over a foot. That's super heavy rain, dude. I think our driveway's already flooded. In our area, floods pretty bad. This rain's blowing in like a weird directions.
Well, that's weird. Do you want to see the live clip of that tornado?
Yeah.
Did
It's
that
blowing
pop
this.
open or did you open
I
it?
don't know. It's blowing this way.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying. I think the ground's already flooded.
I mean, it's flooded right here.
I don't know. Yeah, blew my chair back just a little bit. There's my lawn
I
chair.
heard it.
Lawn chair.
Here, look at this. Oh, I'm fine.
Here's the tornado that went by our house. That's the highway, right?
Mm-hmm. That's that clip I just sent you. I wonder if they're gonna be like, oh, it's just like an EF0. Motherfuckers.
This is a friendly family channel.
Shut up.
My wife cannot control her mouth sometimes. We need a swear jar. That's heavy ass rain though. That's heavy rain. Man. No damage reported anywhere.
How?
They said Advance Cape, Delta didn't have any damage.
That they're aware of.
That's been reported. Yeah. And that the people that were in Advance in their safe spots are now back in their safe spots. Somebody's trying to drive in that rain. That's insane. Yeah, they just stopped, or they just
I'm surprised no one's pulled
right
off.
there. Pulled off into our driveway. That's insane trying to drive in that. That's a monsoon level rain. And it's supposed to be like this for the next 2 days, pretty much, like this. At least you're off work and Bubba don't have any school.
And don't have to get sissy.
Yeah, I don't have to get sissy. I was worried about that because, like, if you were going tonight, I'm like, there's no way we're going tonight. And I remember you talking about it. And I couldn't remember if we were going tomorrow or today. I know we talked about it last night, but I couldn't remember exactly what you had said. I knew something about next week, but I wasn't sure. I'm trying to look out there to see. Yeah, look, our driveway is completely flooded, Susan. The water's up onto the tires.
Then I can't see.
Yeah, look, the water's up on the tires.
Ooh, getting water on us. That's weird. Look at the way it's like coming in from this way.
Yeah, it's the rain's coming from this direction. I got rain all over my arm. Yeah, it's now blowing north to south instead of west to east. So look at Grant, because he said there was like another spin up. So I think we're fine. Like, as long as I see rain, I'm almost. Not that the rain's an indicator of no tornadoes, because it can be rain wrapped, but it cools it off instead of keeping it hot and gross and tornado-y. So, of course, always pay attention to your local weatherman over anybody else that you listen to. YouTube has great guys on there, Ryan Hall, Max Velocity, but even they sometimes don't pinpoint things, exactly as your local weatherman can. A lot of times they might catch it faster than your local weather guy, or, but they're not focused on your town. I know a lot of people in the chat were always talking, oh, how about this place? How about this place? Go look at your local weather. Your local weatherman will cover your stuff. Your local radio station will cover it before Ryan Hall will. So I do like watching those guys, but definitely also have your local guy brought up when you're watching them, just so you can have a up to the minute forecast. Because a lot of times they will pinpoint a spot and then move around because they're trying to catch everybody. And sometimes that's not the best thing, especially if you have multiple tornadoes on the ground in different places, because one can be neglected over the other. So if you saw my video, you know that I do watch Max Velocity. I like his broadcasts, but I view it as entertainment over life-saving advice compared to our local weatherman, because we do like to have him pulled up as well. So I will update whenever anything gets a little hairy. So here we go.